popping? What's popping? Damn, it's like a ghost yard out here. This person can't even park. I know y'all. Some of y'all probably wondering where I've been, what I've been up to, why I haven't posted any videos. Me doing crazy, stupid shit. Well, I thought, what more than a better time since I'm stuck here in quarantine, can't do anything. All I do is work. Since I'm lucky, I still got a job, still able to get that income coming in. And I'm taking online classes now. Well, not being forced to since quarantine, school's all shut down. First and foremost, I want to say, everyone, please wash your hands. Please stay safe out there. I don't wish this coronavirus upon anyone. I've been watching a lot of the news lately, and it's just crazy. The numbers and cases just keep on rising and rising, and it's just crazy. The amount of people that this is infecting, so we all got to do our part to come together so we can beat this thing. Because right now they're saying this is gonna stay here. I mean, hopefully by like June, they're saying we can beat this, but I don't even know, man. All I know is I miss going out and actually being able to do stuff, and just being at home is just so boring. I'm so bored. But on today, I wanted to kind of talk about my futures for the car and for the channel. Some of you know, I do plan on graduating this semester. Therefore, with that, I will be moving back home. Therefore, I'll be able to actually start saving some money rather than putting it toward rent, because college just drains your wallet. Also, I got these headlights here not too long ago. Go ahead and turn them on here. They're full. I got them off of Pro Lab Tuning, I believe is the website. I'll put a link in the description down below, but I installed them myself and everything. I like them. They're really nice. I got the HID kit with these. I believe I got these I paid $330 something, and that was with including the HID kit. Anything else, if I would have gone a different route, or no, original, because I got it on a sale. Originally these things are like $600, but they had a sale going on and I got it for like $330 something like that. So really loving these lights. Can see a lot better outside. I had to the only thing was that when I first got them, I had to readjust them. I didn't know how to readjust them until I looked up a video how to do it. I figured that out. They perform really well at night, almost to a point where I'm basically blinding people. But yeah, going to talk about the car here in the terms of the channel. Some of y'all know I do plan on graduating this semester, so therefore with that I'll be moving back home. Therefore I am planning on getting another car. I'm definitely leaning more toward a V8. Reason why is because this car that I own right now, the Civic, is a 2012. It has the 1.8 liter Honda R18Z1, I think is what it's called, engine in here. It's okay for what it is, but I want something more. I recently just learned that my cousin, who had a shop and has been in the car business for 20 years, moved over here to Texas. Probably lives like 15-20 minutes away from me. He's gonna open up a shop here, and he does anything from engine swaps, paint jobs. He does the whole 9 yards, He basically has been buying cars, buying wrecked cars, rebuilding them, and then reselling them. And that's also something that I would personally like to do as well. So I'm going to be kind of learning back and forth between him. But he said that if I ever needed anything for my car, anything of that nature, that he would help me out. I just got to let him know. So, with that being said, I recently got in an accident. I mean, this is back in October of 2019. It wasn't my fault. I was sitting in my car was parked. I was at a restaurant in Dallas. Dude backed into me. He was in a black GMC. He had a hook on the back. He scraped it, he backed in, and then pulled out and proceeded to drive off, and I had to chase after him. It actually originally damaged the OEM headlight, which is the reason why I went aftermarket headlight, because I was going to have a friend rebuild it for me, and we were going to black it out and add like an LED strip and all this stuff. But he said overall it was probably going to cost me around like $450, almost close to $500. And then he was like, honestly bro, you should probably just look aftermarket. So rather than me spending $500, $500, spend $330 whatever, got these. I love them. The only thing is, if I could maybe get this to change colors, that would be really good. Right now it only lights up white, so I might talk to him and see if we could like get that to change some different colors. But I do like that a lot. So I bought the car to him. He checked it out. He actually fixed my hood here. At first it was so out of line. Even still now, he did a little bit to fix it up, but he doesn't have his shop because everything that he owns for his shop is still back in Florida. And since we are in quarantine and a shelter in place, he therefore cannot travel back to go get his stuff. He even told me he has 4 sets of coilovers for the car that he would be willing to give me. I don't know whether he's just going to give them to me or if he's gonna charge me. I honestly don't know, but he said he could fix all of this for me without having to go through the insurance. Because also, I forgot to continue with that story, the guy who hit me doesn't have insurance, so I don't know when the hell I would get my car, being able to get that money to get my car fixed. Even this paint right here, I was dumb the other day and was trying to fit my car in one of these small ass garages and wasn't paying attention to the other side and accidentally scraped it. But he said we could just buff this out, so he just has to. He actually has the paint, my paint, but like I said, everything that he has is back in Florida. So he said he's gonna let me know tomorrow what the price is, so we can just get some sandpaper, sand this out, smooth it out, and then get the paint, and he'll repaint it all for me. But yeah, what I'm thinking about doing for this car, rather than selling it, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna do a K-Series swap in it. I'm not sure what engine I might put in it yet in terms of the K-Series. I'm thinking the K20A, possibly. I'm still doing research on it. I definitely want to eventually go bags. He actually is going to hook me up with a pair of wheels that he said as well. And I mean, I think I'm just going to keep this car, still have my JDM car, you know, tuner car. We can build it. He knows how to do all the ECU work. He knows how to do everything, y'all. Like, my cousin is about to really just hook me up. So that's kind of like what I'm leaning toward with this car, because this car, guys, it's a 2012. If I were to try and sell it, I'd have to put everything back to stock to even maybe get like $5,000 out of it. And my dad originally paid $12,000 because this is the same car that I've had since I graduated high school back in 2015. Therefore, I don't really see a point in selling the car when it's already paid off, fully bought. I own it. Like, there's really no point. So I might as well just keep it, do an engine swap, and maybe if I can fit a bigger engine under here, maybe might do something else. I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot of space. If we pop open the hood here, I don't feel like I have a whole lot of space. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. If you think I should go with a different engine, because I want to go with something that's still going to be reliable, but it's still going to be fun, because I do plan on boosting. If I did do the K20A, I do plan on boosting it eventually. But yeah, this engine's got to go. Definitely gonna swap the auto over to a manual. He knows how to do all the wiring and the harness and all the ECU tuning, because he also went to college and got a degree in software engineer. So he also knows how to do all that stuff. So that'll be pretty cool. And then I'm thinking in terms of the other car that I get once I move back home and save up some money. I'm thinking about getting probably a Mustang. I know a lot of people out there like, dude, don't get a Mustang, but I don't know, man. I've driven a couple, and I've just fallen in love with them. And this fucking dog is barking. Something that I've really just kind of grown fond of. I'm also gonna go test out a Camaro SS1LE. I don't really care for Dodge, to be honest with you. They're kind of a boat. My girlfriend wants a Hellcat, so she ends up getting that. We'll at least have a Dodge in the family, so I can drive that whenever I want. But I don't know, I'm kind of leaning between those two, because I want, in terms of reliability, being fun and not too expensive and lightweight. It's kind of why I'm leaning more toward those two. I still need to go test drive a Camaro, kind of like get a feel for it. If I did get a Camaro, it definitely has to be at least a 2SS or a 1LE. If I could find a used ZL1 for not too high in price and mileage, might get that. I don't know, because I also have to think about insurance as well, being here in Texas. I'm only 23, so insurance was pretty damn expensive, being that I'm only 23 and that I do live here in Texas. And once I move back home, it'll get to a point where I'll eventually get on my own insurance. So depending on what's out there, I might be able to find something cheaper. So I also wanted to touch base. I think that my last video I posted was me driving, I think, the Grand Sport C6 Corvette, thanks to RPM Garage. It's probably been maybe about 2 months now. I no longer will be going to review cars through RPM Garage. Story behind that, it was a Friday morning, I believe, maybe like, I don't know, 10, like maybe between 11 and 12 o'clock. I can't remember, to be honest. I know it was a Friday. I walk up in there trying to talk to the manager. I said, hey, I think they had a like an 06 STI that I wanted to do a review over. I think it was an 06 or an 04. I think it was a Bug Eye, so it was 04. Really sick car. They just got it on their lot. I wanted to do a review over that car. I wanted to take that car out. Then he tells me, hey, I don't know if you were told, but can't let you drive them anymore, they said. And I was like, oh really, why is that? And he said, because their insurance changed to where if I were to wreck the car, their insurance doesn't doesn't have the coverage that, in terms of, I would be responsible for the car, therefore I cannot drive the car. So basically what I was getting was that, because I was a little confused, because I was like, so you mean to tell me just all of a sudden out of the blue that your insurance changed, so therefore I can't drive the cars anymore? I could still review the cars, right? So if I wanted to right now, I mean, aside from this quarantine thing going on, I could walk up there tomorrow, since tomorrow's Monday, say, hey, I want to do a review over this car. Wouldn't be able to drive the car, but they could probably pull it out front for me. I could have the keys, I could start it up, talk about the interior, exterior, the engine, blah, 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 whatever, that whole jazz. But what's the point in that whenever I can't drive the car? I don't mean any type of disrespect. I just think it's weird how all of a sudden you just change your insurance and now I can't drive the car. I do plan on getting my own car so I can, really start a build. That one I won't go too crazy with. Depending on what I get, full bolt-ons, all that jazz. I don't think I'd boost it because I want it to be reliable. Definitely would boost my Honda though. So I'm kind of looking forward to what the future holds. We'll just have to wait and see when that time comes. This whole quarantine thing, it's really putting a hold on a lot of things. Because you can't do all the normal things you would do. All the car meets, I went to one the other day, but I mean, car meets aren't the same anymore. It's just a crazy time we live in, I wanted to make this just a short little informative video, kind of tell you guys where I'm at. Hope y'all are all doing okay. Hopefully, like I said, we can get back to our normal lifestyles and get back on the daily grind with some content. I wish you all well. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands, y'all. Some of y'all nasty. Aside from that, if you guys like this video, please like, share, comment down below your thoughts on what I should get, and we'll kind of go from there, y'all. I hope to see you guys in the next one, and remember to keep shifting forward. And I'm feeling